When team building, party buffs are one of the main factors to remember when building your team. It gives an idea of what a team is about or what it focuses on. In this video, I will be explaining the importance and mechanics of party buffs, how I classify them, and how to use them in team building. Let's get into it, shall we?
What are party buffs?
These are buffs that heroes have that affect the whole party or only certain party members including the hero that has the buff. This is very important as it boosts your party members. You can increase stats such as HP and defense, get shield boost, and more as you unlock more heroes. Party buffs can be upgraded from the awakening section of a hero. The more you evolve the hero, the more the party buff has a possibility to increase its percentage. I classify party buffs in two categories, universal and non-universal. Universal party buffs can be used by any hero regardless of their class and element, can be general stat boosts, shield increase, and many more. While non-universal party buffs can only be used by certain classes or elements of heroes, can be specific damage types or an element type. It's very easy to know if a party buff is universal or not. It's also located on the about page of a hero. Examples of universal party buffs are defense, HP, weapon skill regen speed, skill damage, critical hit chance, shield increase on battle start, normal attack damage, and range defense. While examples of non-universal party buffs are any element type attack like earth, dark, or basic, melee damage, and range damage. The percentages indicate how much of an increase or amount the heroes of the party will be receiving. Obviously, for heroes that are range dealers, they cannot benefit from melee damage, and that goes the same for melee heroes and ranged damage. For an element type attack increase, only heroes equipped with a weapon in your party that matches that element type will benefit from the buff. Yes, the element increase varies with the weapon the hero is holding, and not the hero themselves. You cannot see the amount of increase the party buffs give to your hero stats in the hero's detail section, as these buffs only apply when in battle or in a level. This is so that your party's details are displayed as is and is not affected by other heroes. Commonly, warriors give melee damage buffs, tankers give HP and defense buffs, and range dealers give range damage buffs. But there are heroes that give party buffs that aren't commonly seen, such as Vishuvac giving an HP buff, Priscilla giving a shield buff, and Aleph giving range defense. You can use this to your advantage depending on how you build your team. The uses of these buffs depend on what team it is. Is it a raid, arena, story, or Colosseum team? Not only that, do you want to focus on damage, sustain, or balance? If you want a full damage team, don't use buffs that boost HP, defense, or shield. Use element attack boosts, melee or range damage, critical hit chance, skill damage, or normal attack damage. Using weapon skill regen speed also works depending on the team. Full damage teams like these are usually recommendable for raid and arena. Balanced teams that can deal damage and have sustain can use 1 to 2 HP or defense buffs, and any element attack boost, damage type, and normal attack for the remaining units. Can be recommended for Colosseum, Story, and Arena. Sustain teams can at least use 3 HP or defense buffs and a support buff on the side. This is mostly just teams made to survive harsh attacks from story bosses. I recommend it for story though. Arena also works if you want to troll a bit. It doesn't mean that I did not suggest a certain buff, means that it's bad or shouldn't be used. You need to experiment in your own way of what is suited for your team or what you prefer. All these buffs exist to bring more fun and diversity in team building in Guardian Tales. In conclusion, party buffs are really important in terms of team building. The more the heroes you have, means the more you have access to different party buffs. Investing in the heroes also matter to increase the percentage boost the buff gives. Experiment it yourself to know what is lacking or important in your team so that the party buff can boost a certain area. And with that, this marks the end of the video. This is actually a follow-up to my last video, unfortunately because I even forgot to mention party buffs. This was pointed out by a comment on the video, and a comment on a Reddit post I made. So, if I forgot to put something in this video, it will help to point it out in the comments below. So, if you like this video and want to watch a team building guide or an accessory guide, they're both on screen. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.